Hey everybody, welcome to the wrap-up for this Friday Night Magic's Druid Engine Combo Deck. This week we ended up winning 2 of the 5 matches, meaning this deck won 40% of the time. Additionally, of the 12 games that we played, we won 5 of them, or about 42%. After having played, the only changes I made involved cutting the 2 cards that I felt really underperformed. First, I cut the Elves of Deep Shadow in favor of a third Draga Tree Speaker. I felt that the Elves of Deep Shadow simply didn't work out that well. I don't think that it was really necessary to play a 13th copy of these that was actually just really bad in comparison to those. So having the 12 of those I think is enough, and the possible upside that Draga Tree Speaker brings, I think it really outweighs the slight possibility of a drawback that it has where you can't cast an Arc Druid or a Bestiary on turn 2. Most of the time, if you have a Tree Speaker in hand, it's far more likely that you'll have a Llanowar Elves, Elvish Mystic, Arbor Elf in hand as well to cast the Arc Druid or the Bestiary on turn 2 if that's your plan. Additionally, I got the Witchbane Orb that was in the sideboard, and I put in 1 copy of Polson. So Polson still helps out in the burn matchup, where it gains a large amount of life. It's actually 6 life, and we actually don't have to have a creature or land in our graveyard. We can give them back like a Bloodstained Mire or something. So it still helps out in the burn matchup, and it's a little bit faster than Witchbane Orb, so that'll let us maybe gain some life when we actually need it, whereas like having Witchbane Orb on turn 4 is sometimes just way too slow. Additionally, it still helps up in the matchups where we're playing against like a lot of discard, which is generally going to be in like the rock decks, like Jund or Abzan. It helps us recur our creatures, which are the most important generally, or they're the most plentiful, and they a lot of times will help us win that match. And it also allows us to recur creatures that those decks have killed, or that Burn has killed, or anything like that. So if we play a turn 2 Arc Druid and they Fatal Push it, then we can pull some Marasa back and cast it the next turn as well. So those are the only 2 changes I made. Pulse Marasa also will not die to a Maelstrom Pulse or a Kolagun's Command, which is good. Overall, I think this deck performed fairly well, and I really enjoyed playing it. The deck often felt like a normal Elves deck in Modern, and with a Paradox Engine in play, it even started to feel like the Legacy version of the deck. I feel that like a lot of the times we just won with like the Crater Hoof without having to worry about the Sprout Swarm engine combo. But the fact that that's there does also make it so that our opponent, like if they are Thoughtseizing us, I feel that they're more likely to maybe take the Paradox Engines, like if we're close to casting that. So if it's turn 3 or something and they Thoughtseize us, they're more likely to take the Paradox Engine than the Arc Druid or something like that, which allows us to just find Crater Hoof and kill them that way. So the threat of a possible combo, which they may not even know what it is, it I think really helps the deck because it makes it so that even though we aren't playing quite as linear of a deck as like the Modern Elves deck is, it makes it so that they have to like be conscious of the fact that they could be dead on any upcoming turn. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more Magic and other video game content. In the description, there should be links to both the playlist for these videos and my blog post about this deck. And I'll see you guys next time.